Hello, dear math buddies! Today, I will teach you on how to solve the roots of a quadratic equation by completing the square. Supposing we have the equation 2x squared plus 4x minus 16 equals 0. First thing we need to do is to identify our a, because the first step in solving for the roots of a quadratic equation is to divide both sides of the equation by a. Here, in this given equation, our a is 2. This means we will divide both sides of the equation by 2. To simplify our given equation, we will have x squared plus 2x minus 8 equals 0. After this, we will try to transpose our constant term to the right side of our equation. This means we will move negative 8 to the other side of it. Using addition property of equality, we will add both sides of the equation by 8 for us to eliminate negative 8 on the left side. To simplify our equation, we will have x squared plus 2x is equal to 8. Then, we will make our left side of the equation a perfect square trinomial. And to do this, all we need to do is to get half of our coefficient x. Here, our coefficient x is 2. So half of 2 is 1. Then after it, we will try to square it. So squaring 1, of course, that is equal to 1. This means we will add both sides of the equation by 1. So it makes our left side of the equation a perfect square trinomial. To simplify, we will have x squared plus 2x plus 1 equals 9. Then, this perfect square trinomial on the left side of our equation will be transformed into a square of a binomial. So this expression can be written as quantity x plus 1 squared is equal to 9. At this point of our solution, we can now apply extracting square roots for the reason that our quadratic equation is in the form x squared equals k form. Just bear in our mind, dear learners, the properties with respect to the roots of our quadratic equation in x squared equals k form. If our k is greater than 0, then we will be expecting to have two real solutions. From this, our k is represented by 9, and of course, we are expecting to have two real solutions at the end of our solution. So, applying extracting square roots, we can now eliminate our exponent 2 and the radical symbol on the left side, since our index and exponent is the same, leaving the expression x plus 1. On the other hand, on the right side of our equation, we will think of a number that if multiplied by itself will lead to a result of 9. From this, square root of 9 will give us two possible solutions, and that would be positive and negative 3. After this, we need to transpose 1 to the right side of our equation for us to solve for the value of our x. So using subtraction property, we will subtract both sides by 1 for us to eliminate it on the left side of our equation. Our equation becomes x is equal to positive negative 3 minus 1. To determine the solutions of our quadratic equation, all we need to do is to separate positive 3 from negative 3. So for our first solution, we will have x is equal to 3 minus 1, while the other solution will have the equation x is equal to negative 3 minus 1. So to determine the first solution, that is the difference of 3 and 1, and that gives us 2. So this would be the first solution of our quadratic equation, while the second solution would be the answer for negative 3 minus 1, and that is x is equal to negative 4. From this, our second solution is x equals negative 4. From this, we can determine now our conclusions, wherein the solutions of our quadratic equation 2x squared plus 4x minus 16 equals 0 are 2 and negative 4. There you have it. Hope you learned something new today. Thank you.